still, I mean, I wrote all the tunes.
Yeah.
But I think it was just a case of not necessarily applying ourselves more, just the fact that I think we just got better at like at what we do. And I think whatever job you're in, you do it for 3 or 4 years, you're gonna get better. I think St. Jude is very much a raw effort, plug in, play. But Falcon, no, I took time over a lot of songs. There's a lot of I kind of stuff that would bore the arse off you if I start talking about it. You spend like 3 days on a certain cymbal sound or whatever, which I quite like doing. Do you know what I mean? Well, the first one there was none of that. We just kind of went in. I think it was great because I think Stephen Street knew exactly what he was doing. I think we weren't ready to make a record like that. Do you know what I mean? But I think this time round we were, and I was much more. I was like heavily investing myself. I was like, I was just there for everything, making sure that. It was just weird. Like me and Campbell had spent like I said, like days getting a cymbal sound right. It was just like, but it was good though. I'm really pleased with it, and we're all pleased with it. Well, if there's no music, you still have words. Yeah. But if there's no words, I wouldn't be. I mean, I'm not into instrumentals. Yeah. So, I'd quite happily read people's lyrics on a piece of paper and think that's a great piece of art. Not that we are. We're essentially the Beano. Yeah.
And what lyricist do you like? So who do you think's like a good lyricist? Give an example of one.
I think John Lennon is quite an underestimated lyricist. Because obviously everyone just focuses a lot of attention around how massive the Beatles were. But some of his solo lyrics, I was watching a thing on BBC 4 last night. When he's going through therapy and stuff, and he's doing the primal scream therapy and stuff, and talking about his mother and father and stuff, and that was pretty touching. I was like. To go through things like that, and it's strange because people think you just go into a booth in a studio and just go, and that's that. But it's not. It's quite exercising for a lot of people. Definitely, a lot of the songs on Falcon, it was like that for me. It was like going through, not through therapy. It wasn't as dark as that. Well, it's strange because. When the first record, everyone says, what are your influences? You just kind of say what you've been listening to for the last, since you were 12, whatever. Yeah. So I just say like the Smiths and, whether it be the Roses or the Kills or whether it be the Yeah Yeahs, whatever. But leading up to that record, we weren't really listening to anything per se. It was just bits and bobs. So I wouldn't say we're influenced. I'm more influenced by people watching, and I'm more influenced by literally just reading little bits and bobs of books and stuff like that. It's good because now we found ourselves in like the enjoyable predicament of which song should we pick. Obviously, first time round, everyone's like, "Well, we'll just play our first album." But when bands go on the second and third record, it's good, to be able to, especially if you're doing like a 50-minute set. You've got to, like, if we were playing on our tour, we do about an hour and a half set. So it's about picking it's just trying to keep the energy up. I think picking what you think is going to keep the people's feet tapping.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think one of the things with festivals is you're going to attract you're not just playing to your own fans.
That's it. We could easily turn up and play the B-sides. Yeah. But wouldn't go down so well. Aye. So it's like but it's good because it's like starting again. Probably I don't know what percentage is. I suppose it will obviously vary from band to band. But let's say half the people are there to watch, and half the people are there because they don't know you. And it's like, oh yeah, let's go and have a look at them. So you've got to put yourself across and go, yeah, this is us. Yeah. Go and buy the record. So we always buzz our festivals. Do you know what? Yeah, funnily enough, I don't know. Yeah, bits and bobs. I've got quite a solid base, I think, to start on now. Like sometimes you go off and you'll write a tune, and if you write a tune and you play that quite a lot, whereas this time I've put basses down. And I've got a solid bass level now, I think, so I can go and add stuff on. But I feel like we're in a quite a nice position writing wise. It's not like, cause I always feel for bands who I was speaking to a few people the other day, and they were like, oh yeah, they'll do a tour and then they'll have like 6 months off, and I'm like, I couldn't do that. I'd be too scared. Like when you came back, you'd be like, oh, what do you know?
Try and keep
what's that again?
Yeah.
So it's just a case of just carrying on, not going too mental. You obviously got to have time off and let your brain relax because it gets intense, but it's quite a nice intensity.